Hi everybody, welcome to Teaspoon Retro. I'm your host, Teaspoon, and today I have yet another Foodie Beauty video for you. This one is going to cover the last 3 mukbangs that she did in reverse chronological order, because that's how I started recording them. I really should have done them in order, but I'm awkward, so there we go. So let's have a little look and see what she's got to say for herself, shall we?
Hello, Foodie Beauties.
Hi there.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
Guys, before I start this video, I just want to let you know that I finally have some merch out. So please head over to the Foodie Beauty shop. I will put the link in the description below, and you can see a little bit of my merch here. This is just the first wave. This is the first time I'm ever doing something like this, so please check it out. I have all kinds of things, and I'm excited to see if you guys like any of it, of these little...
Yeah, no, not a fan. I know, for example, that Foodie used AI to create a lot of these designs, which is why some of them seem so strange in terms of placement, sizing, etc. So not a fan whatsoever. And I'm firmly a believer in so much that Foodie, if she wanted to make money from merch, it was something she should have done years ago when she was at the height of her popularity. Doing it now, when she's on this downward spiral, seems a massive missed opportunity. It's too late, I think, in the day for merch.
Designs I made. These are high quality products, and the clothing goes up to 5x.
Well, that counts you out from wearing your own merch, doesn't it, Foodie?
So, and they ship from the US. So be sure to check it out. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. If you say you're a proud beezer, there's merch for that. See you. I got dinner. Okay, you guys. This is my first time trying Nando's here. I haven't even had Nando's like very often in Canada. And I had the sandwiches. I never had any of their like main dishes. So today I'm trying a main dish. I'm trying their creamy cashew chicken, and I made it hot. Okay.
She doesn't seem overly impressed. Just looking at her face, it's like, oh, is this all there is? It's becoming disgusting. Where's the hubcap size of rice? This is only a half hubcap of rice. It's nowhere near enough. Don't they know who I am?
It comes with a yogurt kind of sauce. I think you're supposed to pour it on the chicken. A side order of their veggies. So we have some grilled mushroom, pepper, carrot, and zucchini. Like all the veggies in one bite. That's actually pretty perfect. They're actually like still very hot and good. Let's try the rice and cashew sauce. Beauty bite. Just tastes like yogurt.
God, I'm doing it again. I'm playing her at normal speed. Sorry guys for not speeding it up. Hang on, I will sort that out right away.
Now, let's try the chicken. With some yogurt.
No home training. Foodie, did nobody ever tell you? Do not lick the knife. It's bad manners. And you might cut your tongue.
I never ordered Nando's from here because it's full on pretty pricey, and We can get chicken other places, you know, for a lot cheaper. But I can tell it's like high quality food. I decided to get it today because it was on sale.
Foodie seems very much the sort of person who appreciates quantity over quality.
You can tell the veggies are like fresh, not like frozen. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, guys, they're so fresh. Everything's fresh. I wonder if she's got a "Everything's so fresh" t-shirt in that merch. Seems a missed opportunity if she doesn't have one. Foodie, it's like one of her most commonly uttered phrases, isn't it? Besides beauty bite is so fresh, guys. Yeah, everything's fresh.
It's a flavor I've never really had. It's kind of like a butter chicken sauce, but less spices, and it's like tomatoey and creamy. But there's also another spice in here I can't quite describe.
Might sort of get to describe it if you actually slowed down and eat it at a normal rate. Might sort of give you time to sort of appreciate the flavour, and then you can go, oh, that's the spice they've used. But then again, like we say, that's not what it's about for Foodie. Foodie's not about appreciating flavour profiles. It's all about getting the food down the hatch as quickly as possible and then on to the next thing.
The chicken is yummy. It's really tender, and it tastes like it's been like char grilled. I'm sure this Nando's has like different ingredients. I mean, different items than like North America. The rice is more of a basmati style, which I don't think they use the same kind in North America, but
Steady, Foodie, it's not going to run away from you, you know. Blimey.
for sale. It's easier to spoon the veggies.
Notice we've moved over to the spoon. This obviously is a implement of choice because it facilitates bigger mouthfuls and lets her get more onto the spoon and into her mouth. So yeah, she's in her element. Once she's got spoon in hand, that's obviously the thing that she gravitates towards, rather than the fork, which she gets frustrated and feels like she can't get enough on there that will satisfy those immediate cravings.
It's pretty flavorful. Oh, a snappy. Would you try this meal?
Well, Foodie, I think that would be difficult for the majority of your viewers, considering that they're based in the States and you're based in Kuwait.
This is my dinner.
Doesn't even finish one mouthful before she's on to the next one. And apart from that very brief discussion at the beginning about merch, absolutely nothing to talk about yet again.
I would give that a solid 8 out of 10.
Oh, so we're back to reviewing again, are we, Foodie? When did this happen? I must have been asleep and missed it. Your streams have a habit of doing that lately.
Anyways, guys, yeah, the Nando's here pretty different from the one I remember in Canada, with dishes being served. I see, like, that's just like, we can get a tub of like good hummus here, fresh, for like $1.50. You know, it's just like things like that I just can't justify. So that's why, you know, that's why I wait for these things to go on sale, because they're pretty pricey here. Like, I don't remember what the prices were like in Canada for Nando's.
Okay, yes, so I mean, interestingly, like you've just said there, that you acknowledge Nando's is more expensive than where you'd ordinarily get your food from. And it doesn't seem to fit with this frugal foodie that you keep trying to tell us about. The one that's trying to save every penny, every cent, every fill. You know, you're trying to conserve as much money as possible to facilitate these mysterious future plans that you have, you and Salah, which everybody thinks is just going to be you returning solo to Canada. Doesn't really seem to fit with that narrative when you're going out and buying expensive Nando's. Yeah, funny that, isn't it? Who'd have thunk, eh? Foodie telling porkies. As if she would.
Anyways, I guess that's it, guys. I hope you had something good to eat as well. And thank you for watching as always. See you later. Bye.
Hello, foodie beauties.
Hi there. I got dinner. All right, guys, you already know. Diet Pepsi, Pepsi Zero, whatever. I actually prefer Diet Pepsi over Pepsi Zero. And I have some Santa Fe sauce, some curly fries, and I'm having Hardee's Big Deluxe Burger.
Just the one, dear.
So on this burger, I like how they wrap it. I don't know why it makes it look more appetizing, but tomatoes, cheese, mayo, ketchup, pickles, lettuce, and I think that's it. So kind of like a Whopper with cheese, but this is Hardee's.
Look at this sorry, miserable squashed thing.
Bismillah, beauty bite. Mmm. I'm literally so hungry. I didn't know what Coachella was. Really, I knew it was a festival that like James Charles gets really excited about every year. But other than that, I never paid attention to it. But now I'm obsessed with Coachella videos. It's interesting to me. And I actually watched the entire Lady Gaga set on YouTube live. I had chills. She is an amazing performer.
You're goddamn right.
Her, like, she ate and left no crumbs whatsoever. Kind of like what I do. She's amazing. And I know I always brag about this, but we have the exact same birthday. I think she's younger than me, though. And she went solid for, it must have been like 2 hours. It seemed like a long time. It was a long time. The amount of dancing, having to change costume, dancing and singing, like, you have to be, like, I felt out of breath just watching her. You have to be in the best.
Yeah, I've seen clips and elements of Coachella. Absolutely phenomenal performance there from Lady Gaga. She certainly knows how to put a show on. She's got an amazing stage presence, and yeah, there's something really captivating about that performance. She does incredibly well. Yeah, I mean, she's a consummate professional now at this stage, and obviously she's really built that brand, that name for herself, and she's enjoying the fruits of her labour.
Best shape to perform like that for hours on end. Like, she's such a good performer. Like, and she can sing, man. She sang some of her new songs. I think is Mayhem her new album. I saw people holding up signs like Mayhem and stuff like that in the crowd. There's some good songs. Her encore was Bad Romance. She did Disease. I can be the doctor, I can cure your disease. She's like she's like today's day and age Madonna. You could tell by her style, her music style, you know, the way she's eccentric. You can set up a camp at Coachella, fire camping. People will have their car, and then they have this huge tent. Now, it's not something I would ever, in that kind of heat, want to do. If it was cold, I don't like crowds, but this event, I don't know if I'm just watching influencers who are rich and have a really good setup, but it seems that, you know, Coachella is not as trashy as, like, you know, other huge events that have gone on, like, in a dirty sense. There's gonna be some filth. It's an event with many people outside in the heat, but people bring blow-up couches, like, they make whole little living rooms in these tents. It looks like fun, but I'm living totally vicariously through these people.
Kind of sad though, isn't it really, Foodie? Don't you feel sad when you think about that? That you're reduced to, at the tender age of 41, which is not old by any standards, that you're reduced to living your life vicariously through other people's eyes. And that would make me really, really sad to think that that's all I could do, is sit in an apartment sweating with the aircon on maximum and not able to sort of go out and enjoy things and enjoy life like people do. Foodie, you know, there is a way around this. You could go back to Canada, you could get inpatient treatment, and then you could actually go out and start enjoying going to festivals or things like that, and travelling and all these things that you claim to want to be able to do, but are no closer to doing now than you were months ago.
But this is the first year I really pay attention. Otherwise, it's just always been like a festival that I would never go to. Now in my life, a lot of walking too. It was like 101, 104 during the day. I think on day 0. Nah, I can't do that. I'm literally obsessed with watching the those Coachella TikToks. But yeah, Lady Gaga was just, if you want to see a good show, just type in YouTube search bar Lady Gaga Live Coachella 2025. I'm telling you, you will be blown away. Like, I don't really watch concerts, so I'm not sure, if most performers put on a really good show like that, but she really did put on a great show. I was like, wow.
Well, Foodie, I think I could confidently say that the most successful artists these days know how to put on a show, and that's what makes them their money. If they want to be truly successful, if they want to be a global phenomenon, then that's what they do. They have to be able to really put on those arena events, the big sort of stadiums, festivals, all that sort of thing. They have to be very good at it to be successful. Stands to reason, really, doesn't it? I mean, it's not anything earth-shattering or known that I'm sort of discussing here. It's pretty obvious that only the most successful of artists who bring that entire package to the fore with them when they do their performances, when they're making their music, etc. They're the ones that tend to go on to have careers that span the decades, rather than being a sort of a one-hit wonder and then fade into obscurity thereafter.
Okay guys, I gotta go, so I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Hello, Foodie Beauties.
Well, hello there.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
Guys, why do you say that my seersucker dress looks like Grandpa Joe's gown? It doesn't. It's not even the same stripes.
Well, yeah, it does actually.
The same material. This guy's wearing flannel. It really isn't the same. And little Charlie does not approve. And neither does that creepy looking ant in the background. Yeah, so there. Hi. Can I get a 12-inch steak and cheese with extra sauce and extra cheese, please? How about our new under 600 calorie menu, ma'am? We have a new one called Veggies Are Us. It comes on invisible bread and has 0 sauce and 0 cheese.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Listen, you little punk, I'll report you for fat shaming, you hear me? Now get to making my steak and cheese, yalla.
I got dinner!
I'm not sure what's going on with that intro. bit spaced out. Have we been on the good pain meds again, Foodie? Yeah, there's something going on there. And oh, look. And she's wearing the Grandpa Joe gown in question. Perfect.
Alright, you guys, I have my food set up. Diet soda, bismillah. So I have a 12-inch steak and cheese.
Oh, well, Foodie, it's the only 12-inch you're getting lately, love, isn't it? Enjoy.
Yes. I have a foot-long cookie, which I want to try a couple bites of, but the majority of it will probably go to Salah. And I have some potato crispers, potato wedges.
Yeah, Stan, let me have the majority of it. I'll let him lick the crumbs up off the paper afterwards. Yeah, if I'm feeling particularly generous, I will. Otherwise, he won't get nothing at all. No, I'm not going to share with him. Why should I? No, you should know by now I don't share food. A foot-long cookie. Oh, I think that comes in at quite high in the calorie stakes.
So this is a steak and cheese on Parmesan oregano, lettuce, jalapeno, green pepper, onion, black olives, ranch, chipotle, and mayo.
I can't believe I forgot to mention the cheese sauce and white American cheese on it. I'm such a cheese fan failure.
Foodie, what's this weird internal monologuing that you're doing on your videos all of a sudden? Smacks of desperation. You know, that sort of desperation where you throw everything at the wall and just pray to God that something sticks, that resonates and will bring the money rolling in just as it did during Crackhead Olympics. I don't think this is going to do it, Foodie, somehow.
Very delicious.
I'm just thinking of something to talk about because my mind is blank. I'm just thinking of eating. I'm so hungry. These fries are they're mushy though.
I know you're going to roll your eyes.
That's right, another cycle incoming. I'm about as over it as you are.
But
Well, you said it. I'm just looking at the Subway cookies, the foot-long one, and 1,344 calories. Wow, with 164 grams of carbs. Blimey. That's nearly an entire day's allowance, Foodie. Oh yeah, we can see you're serious about the latest health arc, alright? Oh my goodness, what a place to freeze frame on as well. Foodie about to deep throat a Subway. I've already made the 12 inches joke already, so I'm not going to repeat myself. However tempted I might be to do so.
I'm trying to just try again.
Yeah, Foodie, with a foot-long cookie approaching 1,400 calories. Yeah, you're doing fantastically well, aren't you? Going swimmingly well.
But I can't eat certain things.
Do any of those things happen to be microwave cheese?
Around that one meal, sugar-free drinks, water, unlimited vegetables,
Microwave cheese?
chicken breast,
No microwave cheese, that's it, I'm rioting.
cup of beans, or lentil soup, vegetable soup. The reason is, I also have to do some activity. I drink my apple cider vinegar, I take my medications.
And no diabetes classes because surely they will tell me to avoid foot-long cookies, without a doubt.
Yeah, I have no doubt they would, Foodie. They would not endorse foot-long cookies. Neither would they endorse 12-inch subs either, as part of a plan to get your blood sugars in check. One has to ask themselves, When does doing something become a deliberate act of self-sabotage? How insane do you have to be with blood sugars that if you recently have said have been hovering around 16, 11 at best, which is absolutely horrendous, and then sort of on the next breath, so toss into frame, you know, a Subway foot-long cookie and a 12-inch sub sandwich, just to spike those sugars even more. Ew, there is mayonnaise on the foot-long cookie. Oh well, probably extra flavouring to Foodie, isn't it? You probably won't even notice, actually, because the food tends to bypass the taste buds on the way down anyway. So, it'll be okay. It'll be fine. You know, why are we worried about a bit of mayonnaise on a cookie when she's eating a floor quesadilla?
The main reason being, I can still do some mukbangs that way. Is that mayo on your foot-long cookie there, bud? Enjoy food somewhat.
That looks horrendous. All the sauce and everything smeared over it just looks... It just looks like something that's been eaten already. Looks like a pasty with its arse hanging out.
I can still have a set of rules for myself. I'm going to see how this goes. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to take this time to thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, give this a thumbs up, and get a cameo. Yeah. You know what sub I missed so bad? The meatball sub.
Yeah, there should be a limit how many times someone should be allowed to push cameos in one video.
There's also cheese sauce and American cheese on here. I don't like the meatball sub with veggies though.
Of course!
Like, I don't know, like lettuce, tomato, but I like green pepper, all black olives, and Southwest sauce on it.
Yeah, Foodie, I don't think Southwest sauce classes as a veggie somehow.
This is so good.
Yeah, I've got a feeling that your diabetes, your blood sugars, your internal organs are going to have something differently to say about that.
Okay. Let's try this cookie. It's really gooey. I'll eat the crusty ends for Salah. Leave him the soft part. I love him. Aw, that's so sweet. Leave him the mayo part too. Subway has...
We all know that Salah's not getting anywhere near that cookie. I mean, he's not getting anywhere near your cookie. That's the point, isn't it? This is being why there's been so many rages of late and 7-hour live streams that there's absolutely no way on this earth I'm going to be able to cover. So there's no way Salah's getting anywhere near your cookie. Food or otherwise.
That's good cookies. But they only have the chocolate chip, like, they don't have the white chocolate macadamia nut in footlong, because like the white chocolate macadamia nut is the best one. It was really good. I'm gonna give the rest to my husband. Woo.
Did that just hit the floor? I think it did. Kind of. Oh well. Never mind, Foodie. I mean, it was in the packet, but that's beside the point. And we know Foodie's not a picky whatsoever. So the moment this video ends, I think the half a foot long cookie went bye-bye.
He loves the chocolate chip cookies. So guys, that was pretty good. I once in a while crave a steak and cheese from Subway. I don't know, it's not very often, but today was one of those days. So sometimes my one meal will be more nutritious. Sometimes it will.
When have you had a more nutritious meal, Foodie? And you're trying to pretend that this is the only thing that you're going to eat today. I would imagine, Foodie, that this one meal that you claim that that's all you've had today would clock in somewhere around in excess of 2,000 calories, when you take into account the entire cookie, which we all know you're going to eat, and Salah's not getting anywhere near it. So combine the cookie with the sub, with the sauce, with the veggies, and yeah, I mean, it's got to be way over 2,000 calories. And it's not the only thing you'll have eaten today, so pull the other one, Foodie.
But I'm just figuring things out, so. Anyways,
yeah, guys, we've now got to sit down and figure out what it needs, what we need to be doing to ensure a healthier lifestyle. Yeah, I mean, we could go to something called the diabetes classes, but no, not going to do that. Well, no, we're going to diabetes classes. I mean, what do you think? I mean, you know me by now. I'm not going to stick by anything. That cookie's whispering my name. Yeah, I'm going to get off now so I can go and get off with the cookie. Yeah, come to me, my pretty, my precious.
regardless of, you know, whatever I'm doing, I have to eat. So we're all human, we all eat. I'm just sharing what I'm eating in these videos.
Yeah, you're sharing a fraction of what you're eating, Foodie. That recent mini grocery haul that you did, where you unveiled 48 packets of ketchup chips, the ones that you claim are your absolute favourites. What's the betting? How many of those are left by now? Probably not very many.
So, anyways, guys, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Well, guys, that's it. That's the end of this particular video, this trio of mukbangs. It's just the usual fare, really, with Foodie. She did at least attempt to introduce some different concepts, I suppose. This internal monologue, sort of almost like reacting to herself, eating. Now she knows what we have to put up with. And then, of course, we had the Coachella talk, which, like I say, if any time Foodie introduces an actual talking point, it's always interesting to look at that, because it's something different from her staring blankly at the camera and throwing food down her throat in increasingly bigger quantities. So it was nice to see her at least talk about that. And then obviously the merch situation that's just happened. You know, after years and years, she suddenly decided to do merch. Can't possibly have anything to do with those rapidly declining views, could it? Call me cynical, but I think that's the reason why. The money's dwindling fast, and she needs to make every buck she can. I mean, she's been plugging the cameos twice in videos, sometimes more. You know, the money off cameos to get more people to buy them. I don't know, the flaming hell would want to buy them, but there we are. I guess if there's somebody out there that you absolutely detest, then you can always get him a cameo from Foodie. So with all those dwindling views, I think the merch is her desperate last attempt to try and milk what's left of her brand. Alright, so I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for stopping by and listening to me waffle on, as always. I really appreciate each and every one of you. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, or you have an interest in retro books and games, and books fiction-wise, non-fiction, then I've got playlists there up on the channel covering some of those as well. Thank you again, See you guys again soon. Take care. Bye.